Aloha kNifties. Como mai anitari Nicole. I am Nicole, and we are a crafting community. So grab your work in progress, also known as a whip, and let's get started on our 10-minute crafting break. I forgot to get something to drink today because I was so excited to show you my craft. As you know, I am in Honolulu. You can see the skyscrapers, but today in my the place that I'm staying, they let us do this craft. I guess every Friday, or the first and third Friday, they have a craft, and I've already started. Here is my lei. They give you this basket and the orchids, 50 orchids, the lei needle. It's kind of long and thin, and then this string. I actually was hoping to make some leis for graduation, and I didn't get to do it, but excuse me, I know that you can also use dental floss, but I think it's the correct actual, we'll go a little bit lower. There we go. The actual string for making leis, but it does kind of feel like dental floss, especially like a thinner, like a less thin, like less thick dental floss, kind of like one that you would use, like kind of a cheap dental floss. Sorry, not the thick one. I usually like Glide. Okay, so she told us to take out the stem thing, and I've just been throwing them in here, and then very gently, and I guess I should go the other way because I'm right-handed, and then gently poke it through the center. Okay, so I'm going to poke through here. It is a needle, so it is sharp, but it's not super sharp, but it is a needle. And she said you could do 2 or 3 at a time. So here is my, let me see if I can kind of give a better idea. Here is my progress so far. There we go. Pretty, right? Okay. So I'm going to take off the stem here. And I think I've already told you this, and you've probably figured this out if you have been watching long enough. I think we're on our, I feel like we're on our 25th episode, our 25th 10-minute crafting break, which is really such a special treat because as I told you, I really am manifesting this dream come true, and I love crafting, and as you can hear, I'm super excited about making a lei, and I love all crafting. I just think it's so beautiful, and I love how, of course, if you take this, these orchids, they're already beautiful, right? But then just to make them into something else is just magical. It's just magical. I also wanted to show you really briefly the square that I was working on, or the block that I was working on. So I have that right here. And it looks a little bit wonky, but I will block them up at the end. I typically block them by putting them on the carpet and kind of pinning them down. But I have been, watching all the YouTube videos like many of you, and I have seen that people, that you can buy these like kind of pegboard things, and you can block a few on top of each other. And so I'm now going to be doing that. I actually bought one for my son's grandma, but she did not use hers because she does not believe in blocking, and that's fine. So I'm going to see if she doesn't want it, and I'm going to, maybe get it back. Because, if you're not using it, you might as well not use it. Okay, at any rate, here is there we going. Yesterday, I was so tired because we walked to the zoo, and I know it's not that far. It's just about a mile. But then we walked to the zoo, and then we walked all the way around the zoo, and it's really a cute zoo here in Honolulu. I love animals as much No, not quite as much as I love flowers and crafting, but I do love animals a lot. And so it's fun to just see the different animals. I got a cute picture of an axolotl. One of my favorite animals is the hippopotamus. And I don't know why, because I know they're dangerous, right? But something about the way that they twitch their little ears is so cute to me. And I really like that. Okay, so let's see. This has come undone. Oh, let's see. It's a hook here. This is so interesting. So there was a knot here, and it came off. So, and I thought it was an eye, but it's kind of a hook, and you can kind of see it. It's a little bit better to look through the lens. Oh my gosh. I think I can just, oh, there we go. Just needed a little bit more force. Okay, so we're taking off the little stem right through the center. It seems sad to me that you would pierce the center, but I mean, I can't go against, the way that they're made. But to me, it would be pretty to put them out so that you could see the pretty face of the flower. I definitely am going to be buying some of these needles and this thread, and I'm going to be making leis at my back in California. My son's grandma has the most beautiful plumeria tree in front of her house, and it has really beautiful plumerias, but it makes a big mess. So they said they were going to cut it down. But before they cut it down, I'm going to get at least 50 plumeria flowers and make a lei out of them. Okay, I don't know if you can kind of see where I'm at here. I did start a new block that I was going to show you today, but I got so excited about the lei making, and I just knew that it would be perfect for the channel. Another thing that I like to do that I don't think I've mentioned before is I really like to dance, and I love to go to dance classes. And I'm not like a professional dancer or anything like that, so don't think that I have a lot of talent, but I like to just learn new techniques and hear different, like, especially, and this is probably something you could have guessed as well, like just different cultural dances. So I love a regional dance or something that teaches you about the culture through dance. I really like that. So I really wanted to do a hula class, but the day that they offered the free hula class, because they also offer a free hula class right at one of the shopping centers, which is beautiful. The shopping center is so beautiful. It has like a big open courtyard, and I'm sure they did the dances right there with a stage. So right where they offer the day that they offered the free hula classes, we were busy, and so I wasn't able to go, even though it was kind of on our agenda. But that's okay, because this is my son's trip. But I promise that when I come back to Honolulu or to Hawaii, I'm going to try to get a hula class. I tried to get a class at like a studio, but they didn't seem like they had kind of single classes. And I understand they're practicing it here as, they're serious here. They're not just like tourists who want to drop in. So I understand that. But as a tourist, I would love to get a class. I'd love also to get a class of like just, Hawaiian arts. So I like this lei. I love these leis, of course, they're so beautiful. But I also like the kind that are made of leaves. When they take the tea leaf and they kind of braid it, I feel like those are really beautiful too. And the kind that are made of the black nuts, I think they're called kukui nuts. I really like those as well. So it would be so fun to have a class where you learn all of the all of the arts. Let me see. I mean, you know what? I'm wondering if I can zoom out. Oh, I can. Sorry, guys. So, as you know, I'm not, very tech savvy. At any rate, I am so grateful that you could join us today. Thank you for your time. I hope that you feel a little bit of peace in these 10 minutes that we've spent together. If you have, please like and follow. And I would love to see what you are making today in our 10-minute crafting break. I also will be posting a picture of my beautiful lei, which is, I think, almost done. Look, it's definitely more stems than flowers at this point. So I'm super excited. Let's see how far we've gone. Oh, it's enough. Okay, so she told me that if you do 30 flowers, it makes a crown. So this definitely looks like the size of a crown. And I do have quite a few, not quite a few, but I do have some more flowers here. So I'm thinking that I'm doing very well and that I will see you soon. Aloha.